is good, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, and today we're finally doing it. My favorite team in the NBA, the Portland Trailblazers. As today we're going to be doing a Norman Powell Trailblazers rebuild. As you guys know, I was very sad to see Gary Trent Jr. go, and if you were on the stream, you guys know exactly how sad I was. You saw the pain in my eyes, man. But I have to say, Norman Powell is a great addition to the roster. The last few games I've watched him, the first game when Damian Lillard was out, he looked awesome. And then these last two games, we're not utilizing him enough, in my opinion. It's just the way it is. Like, we're not giving him enough shots. He's definitely getting double-digit scoring every night, but I would love to see him get more shot opportunities, let him, roll the offense sometimes. I would love to see that. But other than that, guys, enough talking about actual NBA. We're doing 2K today, so other than that, leave a like if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're super close to 17,000 subs, and I'm trying to reach that before the end of April. And if you could help me out with that, that'd be greatly appreciated. But other than that, let's go ahead, jump right into it. Let's do this Blazers rebuild. Oh no, the big trade was Rodney Hood and Gary Trent Jr. for Norman Powell, and here we are. So no picks involved. Norman Powell at the small forward spot. He's been playing the small forward for us. He's a little undersized, obviously. 6'3" is not ideal for a small forward, but he's not the worst defensively. I have seen some mixed emotions on, or mixed opinions, whether he's a good defender or not. But from what I've seen, he's not terrible. He's definitely better than Dame and CJ. So, he's got a B perimeter defense, so we'll work on that. But for now, looking at our starting five. So they want to start Carmelo Anthony, and obviously that is not how things are going to go around here. Robert Covington's a 77 overall. The disrespect, bro. The disrespect. I'm gonna move Covington back to a small forward because he's actually been kind of a beast in real life. I'm not gonna lie, the last few games he's been awesome. Carmelo Anthony, I'm sorry, but you're off the bench, bro. You just have to be off the bench. But I do love you a lot as well. You've been great. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw Nurkic back in the starting five, who's been hurt a lot this year, so I'm hoping he can finally just stay damn healthy. And then Enes Kanter, Derrick Jones, Anthony Simons, and then yeah, this is our 9-man rotation. This is exactly the rotation we roll with. But one thing I want to do is I want to fix some things. Obviously, as we all know, 2K and Robert Covington do not mix well together. So one thing we need to do is fix his offensive consistency, because it is absolutely atrocious. Like, he is just terrible on this game. So hopefully, if I can fix his offensive consistency, that'll make things better. So I think it's in vitals. I did fix Robert Covington's offensive consistency. It was like a 35, which is just ridiculous. And I'm going to throw Norman Powell shot tendency up there a lot as well, to like a 78. Obviously, Dame and CJ should probably be taking more shots still, but I would love to see Norman Powell taking a lot of shots as well, because we traded for him for a reason. Terry Stotts freaking used the guy, man. Just do it. Okay, I got to fix this, though. Covington is at the power forward, and then Nurkic. So, okay, and we'll have 23 and 29. And then I kind of want to take some minutes away down here a little bit. And then I want to throw some more at Norman Powell because, like I said, he is the title of the video. So I'd love to see him do his thing out there. So that's the starting five we've been rolling with as of late. So we're going to go ahead and just leave it at perimeter centric, I guess. And I'm just going to simulate a full season with no start today, obviously. Kind of see how this team's going to do fully healthy. Houston Nurkic has not been able to stay healthy for so damn long. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how he does for the rest of the season. If he gets hurt again this season, as a Blazers fan, I'd be ready to move on from him, to be honest. It's just the health is just always going to be an issue with the man. He's been like, back then when he first came to this team, he was an absolute beast. We knew he was our center of the future, but then injuries have just hit him like crazy lately. So hopefully he can get over that and we'll be just fine. But let's simulate season number 1 and see how things finish out. And hopefully we're a playoff team by the end of the year. We should be 2K, so don't do this to me. Then we are a playoff team as we finished as a 7th seed in the Western Conference. So I guess that's good, but definitely would have loved to see more. LeBron James MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, Spixing of the Year, Dinwiddie, Giannis Defensive Player, Christian Wood Most Improved, and Frank Vogel Coach of the Year. All NBA first team, you got Luka, Russ, LeBron, Giannis, Embiid, Damian Lillard on the All NBA second team, and here's your All NBA third team, All Defense first team, All Defense second team. So we are the 7th seed in the West, like I said, playing the Denver Nuggets. So I expect the Blazers to be higher than a 7th seed. They've been on a 4-game winning streak, and yeah, they have played some teams they should beat, but tonight we get to play the Bucks, so we'll have to see how that will go with Norman Powell being there. But we had 28 points from Damian Lillard, 23 from CJ, and 19 from Norman Powell. So that's kind of right around what Norman Powell is averaging in real life, which is kind of funny. And CJ with 23, and Damian Lillard is actually averaging like 30. So this is like pretty similar. Carmelo Anthony with 12 points, Nurkic with 11 and 9.5, and about a block and a half per game. So this is kind of energy we obviously need out of Houston. Nurkic and his Kanter with 8 and 8 off the bench. This man has been huge, bro. And like, Nurkic's absence, Kanter's not good defensively whatsoever, but he's been so big in like, playing that center spot for us. But 30.8% from Robert Covington, so still not ideal. Obviously his percentage is still not ideal, but I did fix his consistency, And 2K just needs to fix this guy, man. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of beef they have against him, but I'm pretty sure he's shooting better than that in real life. And then Anthony Simons 36%. Derek Jones even shooting 39%. And there's Sir Little obviously wasn't getting any minutes. Okay, so we are playing, like I said, the Denver Nuggets in the first round. Aaron Gordon's been playing great for them as of late, so a little nervous here, but we're gonna go ahead, somebody curl around and kind of see how things go. So we win game 1, but that's all we're gonna win. We get eliminated in 5 games, and then that's the, you know, that's the thing the Blazers are known for. We get eliminated in the first round, even though we literally made it to the conference finals one year. But that's all I see on Twitter, like, just to get bounced out in the first round. I'm like, bro, we've made it to the second round before, okay? Like, leave us alone, dude. Like, damn. All right, let's get in the offseason. Let's reject all of this. And we got some work to do, though, obviously. So draft lottery wise, we don't have a pick. We traded it for Robert Covington, so we're not even gonna have a 20th pick. I'm pretty sure we don't have this pick, right? I'm like pretty damn sure we should not have this pick. I think it goes to the Houston Rockets, if I'm not mistaken, because of the Robert Covington trade. And I gotta make sure of that real quick, but I'm pretty damn sure we do not have that pick. 14 protected, so I'm gonna send this to the Houston Rockets and they get to have it because, like I said, it's not our draft pick. So if I'm gonna be realistic here, we don't have this pick. Apparently we have our 2022 and 2023 is not even here, but that was a website I was looking at, but whatever. Okay, so no draft pick, so nothing to really work with there. Blazers fans, if you're here, man, I know a lot of us hate Terry Stotts. He's literally got us to the, you know, he's obviously got us to the playoffs every year. But if you just watch Blazers games sometimes, the ISO heavy dependent things are just so annoying. So I'm going to fire him. I think it's time to reset. I love Terry Stotts usually, but like he does limit, like I don't hate the man obviously, but he does limit us so badly to where like, obviously I feel like if we had a different head coach that would like understand ball movement and some other stuff, that would be awesome to have. I love Terry Stotts other than that, but like I think he just limits our offense a little too much. So I guess I'm just gonna grab this guy, even though no, he shouldn't be fired off after 1 year from the Houston Rockets, but hey, he is, so he's out here. So I'm gonna grab Owen Taylor as well, and we got them. Boom. So that is our new staff. Terry Stotts is gone. Let's go to the NBA draft now. So with the draft, like I said, we don't have any picks we can trade. I really want to keep Robert Covington in this video because he's been balling in real life for us, but unfortunately, he sucks on this game, man. It's just the way it is. He's not good on this game, and it's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna try to keep him regardless, I guess. If I do trade him, obviously he'll be part of a huge package, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. But obviously skipping rookie signing because we don't have a draft pick. Player options, Norman Powell declines. Obviously the man's gonna get paid. Derek Jones Jr. also declines, which would be a little unfortunate because he's been really nice for us this season, and Nurkic is back, Anthony Simons in this here little. So first thing is first, Zach Collins a free agent as well, is we need to take care of Norman Powell. I want him back, and that is what we're gonna do. So I think he could get, you know, similar to this range or something like that. He's gonna get a bag, I think. So I would love to have Carmelo Anthony back as well because he's been nice for us off the bench. I don't know what Carmelo Anthony's future is going to be with the Portland Trailblazers. I wouldn't mind him back, but you just never know. So I think he was listed as a power forward, and if I can find him, I'll try to grab him back, but there's a chance. Yeah, he wants 19 million. There's no way I'm gonna be able to afford that. So sorry, Carmelo. Unfortunately, you're probably not gonna be back. And his Cantor I would love to have back as well, but once again, he's probably gonna want a bag, and that's probably not gonna be able to work. So we're gonna need a backup big man. Let's see what Enes Kanter is asking for. He's asking for 10 million, and obviously we can't afford that. The most we can give him is this, and he is not interested. So Enes Kanter would be a huge loss, but we do have a mid-level that we can use out here, so we definitely want to use that. So Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons has played good as of late. CJ McCollum with the 2, Robert Covington, Norman Powell, obviously in the steer little, and then you got no power forward and Houston Nurkic, but Covington's been playing the 4, so we could find a little bit better of a legitimate power forward if we wanted to. So I guess that's what we should probably be scanning free agency for. We could bring back Nicholas Batum, but I don't know how good that would be for us. DeMarcus Cousins is out here, but Nicholas Batum might be our best option right now for our mid-level because, you know, he's a former Portland Trailblazer anyway, and he's pretty good here on 2K. So Nicholas Batum, if you want to come over here, sure, why not? Okay, so that was our new power forward, and then we could probably look for some more defense because that is something we're definitely going to need. Kent Bazemore, you got Derek Jones Jr., who we actually do have his bird rights, which is nice. So I think I am going to re-sign him because why not? Kind of need him back. So I'm going to sign Derek Jones Jr. back to Portland, get him back, and then Like I said, we definitely need more defense here. So I'm probably going to try to make some kind of trade because I'm not going to find it here in free agency. So looking at the power forward positions, obviously you got Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons, CJ McCollum, Robert Covington, Norman Powell, Nasir Little, Derek Jones, Nicholas Batum, and Houston Nurkic. Batum is a decent defender, but he's also really old, so I don't know how well that's going to work for us in the future. But I do know I have Nasir Little, Derek Jones, CJ Ellaby. I have some options that I can make some trades. We do need a backup big man though that I noticed. So like Bismack Biyombo, I guess wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we wanted him to be our backup center. Pau Gasol is out here as well, but I think I'm going to sign Bismack Biyombo to a 1-year deal to be our backup big man. And that is about it. Okay, so I think the only other thing I can do is make some moves via trade because I don't really know what else our other option would be. We have our center locked down. Batum is our power forward right now, but I'm not in love with that idea. So I kind of feel like we need a backup big or a backup or a starting power forward who can play good defense. That's what I'm definitely looking for. So let me see if I can find that, and hopefully I'll be able to scan the market and find something that fits that need. Draymond Green is quite old in 2K, but I feel like he would just be the perfect guy. And Damian Lillard has been saying for quite some time that he would love to have Draymond Green in the Portland Trailblazers, and he would just be the guy the Blazers could really, really need. A defender, somebody that's gonna, you know, lead the floor. He's like kind of a floor general out there. I feel like Draymond Green would be a great fit in Portland if he could play like he used to. Obviously, he is getting up there in age, but so is Dame and CJ. So, obviously, he's not going to score a lot. He's not going to do a ton there, but defensively, he's going to be there. And you can't totally ignore him on offense. He can do some things sometimes, but obviously, he's not as consistent as like a guy like Robert Covington. But on 2K, he sucks. So, what does it matter? So, we're getting a 2022 pick out of this as well. So, we're doing this trade. The Warriors dump Draymond Green's contract onto us, and we get a first-round pick attached to it as well. So, Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons, CJ McCollum, Norman Powell, Nasir Little, Draymond Green, Batum, and Nurkic, and Bismack Biyombo. I honestly love it. I think this was a great upgrade. We needed this. Defensively, we need this. So, Draymond Green, welcome to the team, and hopefully you don't go down overall too much, and we'll be set for next season. What's it going to look like? We got Dame Dalla, CJ McCollum, Norman Powell, Draymond Green, Houston Nurkic, Anthony, Nasir Little, Nicholas Batum, and Zach Collins. So, I'm going to take a few minutes away from down here, and I want to throw Norman Powell some minutes, and then I want to throw Draymond Green some minutes because we're going to need him out there for the defense, bro. We're just going to need him out there, man. So proficiency wise, we're 3.5 at balanced. If I move this to a 7 seconds, we are a 4-star. So gonna leave that at 7 seconds. We're gonna go ahead and simulate the whole year, see how things go, and hopefully by the end of the year we're a playoff team again, but this time not a bottom tier playoff team, as we're better. We should be better than a 7 seed. P. Jalen Suggs, Rookie of the Year. Spencer Dinwiddie, 6th man. Eyes Defense Player, and Tyrese Maxey, Most Improved. Steve Nash, Coach of the Year, and Cody Toole, Executive of the Year. For some reason, we went 50-32, which is, you know, obviously good enough to get into the playoffs, but that got us the first seed in the West, which is totally unusual because obviously, usually the first seed in the West is somebody that won 57 plus games or 60 plus games. Like, you don't get the first seed in the West just winning 50 games. So 2K simulations are just weird sometimes. But regardless, All NBA first team, All NBA second team, and All NBA third team. So Damian Lillard does make an All NBA third team. And then here's All Defensive first team, All Defensive second team, All Rookie, and then All Rookie second team. So we are the first seed in the West. Like I said, we went 50-32. So player stats wise, 30.5 from Damian Lillard, 23 from CJ, 21 from Norman Powell, 14 from Nurkic, 11 from Anthony Simons, 7 from Nasir Little. Draymond Green had 6 points, 7 rebounds, almost 2 steals a game, a block per game. Obviously, Draymond Green is out there to just be that defender, though, that we love. Nicholas Batum, 4 points off the bench. Zach Collins, 3.6 as well. CJ Ellaby even got some minutes with 3 points. All right, playing the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. We got D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Edwards, Jared Vanderbilt, Towns, Naz Reid, and Jaden McDaniel. Simulate current round against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we lose in 7. Okay, so we get eliminated as the first seed of the West. Why am I even shocked? I'm not, because that just happens to me all too often. So, what went wrong there? 28 points. I guess the Timberwolves are just better, man. I guess they're just better. So, we got the Pelicans, the Timberwolves, and the Pelicans go on to lose to the Brooklyn Nets in 4 games. All right, man. So that was definitely unfortunate. Now, going into league meetings, let's go and see what we can do here. So I'm going to reject all of this. Draft lottery wise, we are going to have some draft picks here because we did get that Warriors pick, but I imagine they made the playoffs, and we also, I don't remember if we have our pick or not. Yeah, we have 24, number 26. So we could use those to do something. So that is probably going to be the plan. Steven Silas, obviously we're going to keep him. Is there a better trainer out here? There is, because I would like to throw some defense as CJ and Dame if possible. So let's go to the NBA draft now. And let's go ahead and, I mean, I guess, you know, with that being said, we just got landed in the first round. We could explore some CJ McCollum trades and move Norman Powell to the 2 and maybe find an actual small forward. We could do that. Like, it's not totally out of the realm of possibility, although I do love CJ, don't get me wrong. So if I threw CJ McCollum out there, we can get Tobias Harris, who is a small forward, obviously, if you move him there. So Chris Middleton, who is going to be better defensively. All right, Oladipo, Otto Porter, obviously I wouldn't do that trade. Jeremy Grant, OG Anunoby, Jay Crowder. We can get the 9th pick, D'Angelo Russell. Okay. I love CJ McCollum as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm just kind of scanning. Or we could also trade. No, we can't. Never mind. I'm not going to trade Norman Powell because he's literally the title of the video. So that'd be kind of dumb if I did that. Okay. So let me go ahead and see. So I got offered, obviously, Tobias Harris. So let's go look at him. So Tobias Harris, you know, obviously probably a better defender. Okay. Actually, he's not that good of a defender. I for some reason thought he was. Okay, Chris Middleton, B+ mirror defense. So yeah, he would be a lot better of a defender to have there, and he just averaged 21 points. So yeah, you know, I could do that, and it's not crazy to think that might not be a terrible idea because, like I said, we do need defense desperately. So if I traded number 26 and CJ McCollum for Chris Middleton, that's gonna make us better defensively. So I'm just gonna do it to make a new change, I guess. I love CJ McCollum, man. I feel bad doing that, but we need defense badly. So now I can move Norman Powell back to shooting guard, and he stays the same. So we're gonna move Norman Powell to shooting guard, and then we'll have Chris Middleton, Norman Powell, Draymond Green, Nicholas Batum. So that's obviously what we have right now. And then 26, I guess if I threw Draymond Green and 24 out there, just curious what would pop up. Kyle Kuzma, obviously not gonna do that. Kyle Lowry. So Draymond Green, I feel like needs to stay here for his defense though. So let's go to the NBA draft now. With the 24th pick, I feel like we could probably get somebody pretty good here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, we got Walker Kessler, we got Mojave King, Jamin Brakefield, Andre Jackson, Julian Strawther, Devin Askew, Marcus Bagley, Trenton Wardford. There's some good options. I guess I'll take Mojave King. Hopefully he's good. I don't know. I just like his name there. So 76 overall coming in. Welcome to the team. Nasir Little, bring him back. Qualifying offer, CJ Ellaby, Anthony Simons, I would love to have back. CJ Ellaby, I don't care about as much. I know we just drafted him, but I'm not gonna, you know, lose my tears over losing him. Houston Nurkic, I definitely want to bring him back. He is decent defensively, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring him back to a deal. Our luxury tax is in cap hell, but you know, it's all good. So all right, looking at our roster right now, we have Damian Lillard, Norman Powell, Mojave King, obviously, who we just drafted. We have Chris Middleton, Nasir Little, Draymond Green, Nicholas Batum, and then Houston Nurkic. So we definitely need a backup big and a backup point guard. So that's where we could probably get Zach Collins and Anthony Simons back on restricted offers. Nicholas Batum, though, I have a bad feeling is going to go down in overall. So if I threw Batum and a first-round pick out there, we can get like Desmond Bane. Wow, that would be an interesting backup to have. Cameron Johnson, Aaron Naismith. Desmond Bane actually would be very interesting. So I'm going to bring Desmond Bane in. And I'm also going to trade Mojave King, who I just drafted, because we don't really need a backup shooting guard with Desmond Bane coming in, Xavier Tillman. We could go ahead and Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan. Cameron Johnson once again pops up. Rui Hachimura, Daniel Gafford, DeMarcus Cousins. Okay. Aaron Naismith, Peyton Pritchard returns. Man, I think I'm going to do this trade with Xavier Tillman, and I'm going to move Xavier Tillman to the 4 because he turns into an 83 overall. So, yeah, love that. And honestly, he might be not a bad Draymond Green starter, or starting over Draymond Green. So, okay. So now I just need Anthony Simons and Zach Collins back, and we're chilling. And I think I'm ready for season number 3. So we made some extreme changes, obviously, but Damian Lillard and Norman Powell are still here. Draymond Green's still here. We don't get Zach Collins back. We got Damian Lillard go down 1 overall. Chris Middleton. Okay, so everyone else is kind of chilling. Norman Powell goes down 2 overall. Don't know why that is. We'll fix that. Everybody's peak end age is at like 29, which that's not always the case. Not everyone starts to go down in overall or just starts to suck at age 29 or 30, or like sometimes it takes, look at that. I mean, look at Melo. Although he's not like what he used to be, he's still a pretty damn good scorer in the NBA. Like LeBron James, like there's still some good guys out there that are better than what 2K gives them credit for. So I'm gonna throw some untapped potential in Norman Powell. I'm gonna throw this one at Desmond Bane. I'm gonna throw the last one at Xavier Tillman, who we just drafted, or who we just traded for. So all right, man, looking into this final season, they do want to start Xavier Tillman over Draymond Green. You know what? That's fine. Middleton at the 3, Norman Powell at the 2, obviously. Draymond Green, Nasir Little, Desmond Bane, Anthony Simons. And then proficiency-wise, We're 3.5 at 7 seconds, and you know what? That's fine. We'll go ahead and just roll with it. I'm gonna fix Norman Powell up because they got his peak end age going down overall right now, which is annoying. And we'll simulate season number 3, and hopefully this time we don't get bounced out in the first round twice in a row. And on a mission, as we went 62 and 20. Okay, so we had 29 from Damian Lillard, 18 from Middleton, 17 from Norman Powell, 15 from Nurkic, 12 from Desmond Bane, 11.5 from Xavier Tillman. Anthony with 11, Nasir Little 5.5. Okay, so I'm hoping that we win this championship. If we can just not get eliminated in the first round, that would be so awesome. Somebody current round against Memphis Grizzlies, and please don't do this to me 2K. Okay, thank the Lord, bro. I thought we were gonna get eliminated in the first round once more, and I was just not gonna be able to handle it. Okay, Utah Jazz, Mike Conley, Mitchell Clarkson starting at the small forward for us, so that or for the Jazz, which is kind of like what the Blazers are doing right now in real life, obviously very undersized. So somebody current round against them, and we sweep them. So now we can play the New Orleans Pelicans, which is never an easy task. They have Kara Lewis and BJ Boston, Ingram, Zion, Jackson Hayes, CJ Warren. That is a very, very talented roster. Game 1 goes to us, though. Okay, game 2 goes to us. 3-0, and they're no match for us. We sweep them, bro. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, but hey, we beat them. Zion, Harmon, Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Thaddeus Young, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Precious Achiuwa, Trey Burke, and JaMychal Green. I feel like we beat this. I feel like we beat this team. So my current round, and we beat them in 5. We got the Blazers a champion, which is my life dream, obviously, for the Blazers to win a championship. And you know, I just don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but hopefully Damian Lillard gets one day. All right, man. 4-1. This was our final roster. Middleton, Nurkic, Xavier Tillman, Norman Powell, Draymond Green, Desmond Bane, Nasir Little, Anthony Simon, CJ LP. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like if you did. This might have been the last trade deadline rebuild we're gonna do. I think it is the last one we're gonna do. So then we're gonna move on to something else. There is something I kind of want to do a Moses Brown Thunder rebuild because he's been really good for them lately. And I kind of want to give him some respect because he used to play for the Blazers at one point, and now he's balling over on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So might do that one. I'm not totally sure yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.